Hickok 45 here. Does this old shotgun make me a Fudd? It might, but it's also going to make me a watermelon destroyer. Right there. Might make me a lot of things. You know what? You know what? I think I'm going to shoot it again while I'm here. I just like this shotgun. Stagecoach gun. Oh boy. Whee, doggies. Hard to beat for fun, no doubt about it. But the question remains, does it make a person a Fudd to own something like this? Does that look like a Fudd gun? Well, what's Fudd mean? I don't know, is that a flavor of ice cream? Well, most of you know, probably. Some of you might not. It has a couple of meanings. First of all, I guess it comes from my hero, Elmer, right? Elmer Fudd, who hunted wabbits with one of these. The cartoon character. He is a cartoon character. He's not real, is he? But yeah, Elmer Fudd, where it comes from. And he hunted wabbits with something like this. And that's, I guess, the source of it on one level. But it also has to do with people who own, typically people who maybe shoot mostly or only guns like this. You know, maybe it's over under a nice shotgun. They go shoot skeet every weekend and trap, that kind of thing. Might have a revolver, and have no use for modern firearms. You know, the most popular of all, you know, the modern sporting rifle, an AR-15 or an AK, things like that, polymer pistols. There are actually shooters, hunters, or shooters of skeet, trap, that sort of thing, who see no purpose for those. And so much of the firearms community, Second Amendment community, considers those people Fudds. Okay, you might have been called a Fudd sometime. I know I've been called a Fudd. We've all been called a Fudd, maybe just for whatever. We're called lots of things, right? We're all something racist or something at some time or another when someone can't think of a better insult to throw at us, you know. But that's kind of where it is where your guns are okay, but my guns are not, you know. It could work both ways. But there are a lot of folks that have never owned an AR-15 or a Glock or a SIG, a Pete 360, whatever it might be, 365, and just don't see any use for a polymer pistol or an aluminum framed rifle that shoots a little bitty fast bullet like a 5.56. You know, it just looks scary to them, no need for that or whatever, but they love their shotguns and that kind of thing. That's the other definition of a Fudd, okay? And that's just the way it is. Now, a lot of people, I think a true firearms enthusiast who really appreciates firearms, the machinery of them and all of that, is not really going to limit himself or herself to just these sorts of firearms or just an AR-15 or AK, a polymer pistol, whatever, name any gun you want to. If you really are interested in firearms, you have an appreciation of them, hey, they're all out there. It's a great big world, yeah. If you don't believe me, I want to thank the people that help us out. Buds, great company. They are just a fixture in our industry, aren't they? And then Silencer Central, they do one thing, they focus on one thing, and they do it really, really well with just incredible customer service. Great company. The Sonoran Desert Institute, SDI.edu. Check them out because there's probably some courseware there that would benefit you to take. Check them out, sdi.edu. And I'm going to shoot. Can I shoot it again? Yeah. This is, again, the stereotypical Fudd gun, I guess. Double barrel shotgun, you know, the ultimate. And again, my point is, don't discriminate. You know, there's a lot of great firearms, and you know, be diverse and enjoy them all, including something like this. What I'm afraid of is, you know, well, I'm not afraid of it, but I would not be surprised if there are not some, I don't know, maybe younger shooters who are into a lot of cool firearms, just like I have, John has, and everything. They might be, you might be afraid to buy something like this because you might be called a Fudd, right? And you don't want to be called a Fudd, you know, online, like the ultimate insult. you don't want to be considered a Fudd by all your cool buddies, right? See if it'll reach out to the cowboy. Yeah, the old Fudd gun will. And that would be my advice, okay? Uh, uh, you're not a Fudd just because you have one of these, but you also don't want to limit yourself, and don't worry about what people think, really. Not for a second. If there's a firearm you think is interesting and would be fun, you've watched John Wayne or you've watched some Western movies and all that, and you want a coach gun like this or an over and under, and you want to go shoot skeet on a Saturday, don't worry about it. You know, if you got mall ninja friends who think that you're just not a real human being unless you have a room full of ARs or something, and if you have one of these, you definitely are fun. Yeah, you need some new friends. Branch out. They're all fun. They really are. Mainly the Fudd comes from your attitude. It's like assault, you know. Assault is an action, you know. Fudd's kind of an action, you know, an attitude. It's not a type of firearm necessarily, right? So just that Elmer Fudd gave it a bad name. And I forgot to thank one of my favorite supporters. And guess who that is? I'll give you a clue. I didn't forget. They make these beautiful pocket holsters, belt holsters, purse holsters, which is my favorite, phone holsters, outside the waistband, inside the waistband. Great company. Check them out, Alabama Holster. And I'm going to make you leave because I guess I've kind of covered it. Don't worry too much about being a Fudd. Just kind of check your attitude about other people. You know, whatever firearms they like, fine, that's their thing. You know, I couldn't care less what firearms you like and you collect and you go shoot, right? As long as you're safe, it just doesn't matter. I like this gun myself. Life is good.
Before you leave, I want to remind you to check out our friends Talon Gun Grips and Ballistol. Talon Gun Grips have been a staple of the channel for years. As you know, they make grip tape that you can attach to the grip of your handgun or the pistol grip on your rifle, and honestly, anything you're trying to not drop and have a better handle on, right? Also, Ballistol, of course. Dad's been using Ballistol since the 90s. It's been a staple on the channel as well. They make it's a cleaner and a lubricant. It's non-toxic. It's a great product. Anything for your guns or anything you're trying to lubricate, it's a great way to go. Thank you guys so much for watching the video.